Well, welcome to the Cappers Bar here at Featherstone Rovers for a very, very special evening this evening. We have a young man waiting in the wings who's going to introduce himself to you this evening. He's our new signing here at Featherstone Rovers. Can you please put your hands together and let's bring him a nice warm welcome to Etuate Uaisele.
The pass went to ground as a result, and Vito cleaned it up. They are aggressive off their line defensively tonight.
Jennings, it's a try. It's a try for Uaisele against his former club Parramatta. Uaisele makes a break, and he's pulled down from behind, and he goes to the air. Out wide, Jennings wrestling there with Tony Lane and bounced up for Uaisele. Now it's gone from Kingston. Again to Luke Ross. No look Jennings, no look Uaisele tries. He tried right on. Should have been penalised. It's a little kick by Lewis and the rolling ball. Chase Blair can't handle it. They're going in again. Uaisele's got his second try. He's going to end up in the grandstand. This is a potential win right to here. Uaisele's got him just below. Look at that. One of the more experienced keepers.
Okay, a very good evening to you all, to everybody out there, and to Etu especially. Welcome to Featherstone Rovers. I believe that you joined us on Monday. You came to into the country on Monday. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Just glad to be here. And there's many. I met a few people here, and very friendly people too. So yeah,
They are very friendly people in Featherstone, aren't you guys? Yeah. We've got some of the best. We've got some of the best supporters in the league. In fact, the best supporters in the league here at Featherstone. Very, very passionate. Very, very passionate about the club and the players, and I'm sure that they are going to be very, very passionate about you as well during your stay here at Featherstone Rovers. What I'd like to do first of all in the first part of the show is I'd like to have a little bit of a chat about maybe your career, your early years and what have you. Growing up and playing rugby league. Is that okay with you, Etu? Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Fantastic. All right. So let's talk about your early life in Tonga, because you were born in Tonga. What sort of things did you do in your early life over there?
Yeah, I was born in Tonga. I went from Tonga to New Zealand when I was 11. But it was funny because in Tonga we didn't have any rugby ball. So at lunchtime, we used to play with the stick. We used to play our football with a stick or bottle or something like that. But since I was young, I knew I wanted to play rugby in this either be rugby league or rugby union. But I knew that when I was young, I was good at playing rugby. And yeah, I've enjoyed it since I started playing. I moved to New Zealand when I was 11, and I went to Australia from when I was 17. So I started playing St George, early 20s, and then I went to Parramatta, and I played first grade with Parramatta, and then I went to Penrith, and I've enjoyed playing rugby league, and knowing the fans here are like very passionate about the game, and I think that would help me playing here, because I'm a bit of one of these guys that put the jersey on, and once you get out there and entertain the fans, try my best, and as long as my fans and behind me, it makes me play better. So it's
Well, looking at the clips, I think you're going to be very, very entertaining this season. Don't you think, guys out there, yeah? I think he's going to do a great job. It must have been a bit. Tell us a little about the transition from moving from Tonga to New Zealand. Was that hard for you? Was it or was it an easy thing for you to take on?
Yeah, it was pretty hard because I left my mum back in Tonga, and then I went with my family in New Zealand. It was pretty hard at first, but I adapted to it pretty quickly, and I just had to live life, and you know. Because I was there for a reason, and that's to survive and just make a living and hopefully look after my family one day. So, yeah.
And the regional teenage career that you had, you played for 1 or 2 clubs over there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys know. There's a pretty good club back in New Zealand. It's called Rovers Etuate Uaisele. It's in Auckland. I played my footy there. Under 15 or 16 till under 18, so yeah, I didn't start too late because growing up, our culture is like you only come to New Zealand and go to school and then go to work. They didn't believe in playing sports, so I didn't play till I was 16. So yeah, it was late for me, but I'm here. So.
And obviously, according to your statistics and whatever, you played for the New Zealand under-18s. Yeah, can you tell us about a little bit about your experience playing for those?
Oh, that was a pretty good experience. I travelled to Australia. It was my first time in Australia. Playing for New Zealand under-18s, and that was a good experience. I had heaps of players in that team are now playing for New Zealand and playing over here in England as well. I know Thomas Littlewhite. There's a few players over there, Joe Rambo Party and that. Yeah, it was a good experience travelling to New Zealand, Australia and just meeting new players and new people. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Have you watched any? Have you watched much of the English rugby league while you've been over there? Have you managed to catch any games at all?
Yeah, I do, because I've got a few friends that are playing over here in some of the Super League teams, and I get to watch it, and I reckon it's pretty good. The fans here loves their footy, and I think that will help me, and I like it here.
Because I do believe as well that we did fight off stiff competition here at Featherstone Rovers, because I do believe that you did have other options available to you as well, didn't you? I know there was 1 or 2 other clubs that were interested in you.
Yeah. When Featherstone came across, and I just told my agent, mate, I'm keen to go, because I just wanted to go different, just different goals and challenges, and yeah, it's good. I'm glad that I actually signed here, because it's actually a good club, and every time that I've asked anyone back in Australia about the club, and it's been just good stuff, good things that I hear about the club. So I'm finally here, and yeah.
I think what you'll find as well, the players that you speak to, everybody that's actually played for the club, never really have a bad word for it, because it is a fantastic club to play for and be involved with. Let's talk about your first grade, your very first grade debut. Was it? I believe it was for the Parramatta Eels. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, and I also believe that you scored on your debut as well.
Yeah. It was funny because the day I didn't know that I was picked. Daniel Anderson was our coach, and usually he puts down the list of the players that are playing that week in the reserve grade here in the under-20s. And when I turn up that morning, he's like, go look at the list. So I went and looked through the first grade, and I didn't see my name. Like, I just looked through, and then I was looking at the reserve grade, because I didn't think. And I said, oh yeah, what's up? So I went back to him and said, what's up? Yeah, I seen it. And then he goes, go look at it again. So I went back and looked again, and then I see my name. I was like, wow, I'm playing. He goes, yeah, man, congrats. And I was like, wow, I couldn't. And I just started telling my families, and then yeah, and and got to the stadium, I was nervous. I was heaps nervous. But as soon as I touched the footy, you know, it just took all the nervous, away, and I just felt like can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, you must have been extremely proud.
Yeah, I was just feeling so good, you know.
Mm-hmm. So that was your NRL debut for the Parramatta Eels. Now, after that, you moved to the Penrith Panthers, and I believe that something happened when you played against your former club, and it was something that you did. Can you tell everybody what that was?
Oh, yeah. I was the dance you told me there.
Yeah.
I was just me and a couple of my mates playing for Tongan. Fleddy Mateo, I don't know if he plays for the Warriors. We used to do like dancing, like this is just in camp. We used to just see who does the best, Spanish
celebration.
Yeah, I was just see who does the best Spanish dance or whatever. We call it Spaniado. So we just.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll give us a demonstration this season, won't he, mate?
Yeah, for sure.
But obviously, New Zealand, the team, they've got the haka and what have you. What's the Tonga, the version of that then, or something similar?
Yeah, in Thai we call it the sipitao, and I was honoured to lead my country for a couple of years, and I was just it's very.
And what does it signify? Can you tell us what it actually means? The actual dance itself, is it like a war cry for the team, or?
Yeah. Okay. It's just like you getting the boys ready and psych them up, like hype them up for the. Yeah, it's just like getting ready to go war. Yeah. So it's just it means a heap for the Tongan, because the words in that means get the boys ready and do your best and die for your country, and that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. And then when you moved to the Penrith Panthers, not only did you do the dance, I do believe that you scored a hat-trick against your former team as well. So that must have, mixed emotions about that. You must have felt different ways about that.
Yeah, I felt so pumped and wanted to play against them so badly, because just the way they treated me the last couple of weeks before I left the club. And that's why I did the dance, and every time I scored a try, I was just it was emotional, and because they did me wrong, so it was it was sort of like revenge, but it wasn't. It just felt good just scoring all those tries against them, and having the fans, especially like coming back to Parramatta and play against my old club. Having the fans chanting my name, like calling my name in the second half was something special, because I get I talk to the fans, and that I don't. If someone messaged me, I always reply, or and I had a good relationship with the fans. So yeah, it was something special. That day.
I do know that over in your country and New Zealand, Australia, and whatever over there, it is very, very important for the players to have a good relationship with the fans, and that takes away from quite a lot of sports, because it's the only sport really that does that, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's true. Because coming up on the rank, playing rugby and seeing all the players turning the young kids away. They've been there for an hour and a half signing session, and when I see that, I promise myself that when I get up there, I'll never do that. So I'll always make sure I sign all the kids or whoever want to sign. I stay there as long as
That's fantastic. That's great. I think that deserves a round of applause. Yeah, because they are the future. They are the future of the sport and the future of the fans. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the way I look at it, it's the fans makes the game. Without the fans, there will be no game, and that's why I always give back. And it's funny because I see some of the players are changing now, you know, because you gotta interact with the fans and make them feel, you know, it makes a young kid signing signing autograph for them, it makes their day, and that's what we're all about, you know. And that's what I love playing is, you know, just give back to the kids, and I've always liked them once, you know, and for me to give back, it makes me feel good. So
that's fantastic. Let's talk about you representing your country. Representing Tonga, that must have been an absolutely fantastic experience for you.
Yeah, Tonga was it's a great honour to play for my country, and I played for Tonga for like the last 10 years, and I was leading them for the last 5 years, and yeah, it's something that I want to do when I put the Featherstone jersey. You know, once you put it on, it's you got the pride and honour to wear. So while I'm here, you know, it's good to just learn about the club, what's the jersey means to them. So you know, because when you put the jersey on, you got to know what's the jersey means to you. So you know, when I put the jersey on for Tonga, it's like anything goes. You know what I mean? Like I just play my heart out and do my best. So that's what I want to do too, for the club here too, you know, feel that honour and respect and jersey and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I can tell you're a gentleman with a lot of pride and passion in what you do in the sport that you play. You've also got an awful lot of respect for the supporters out there as well. We do have some fantastic supporters here. They will welcome you in every way, shape and form, like they've turned out tonight. To say hello to you. What are you hoping to achieve while you're over here at Featherstone Rovers?
I really would want to play good for the club. You know, they've done so much for me to get over here, and I just want to give back to the fans, and hopefully we get that. You know, go to the next level, yeah. Just get into Super League and do our best. I've seen the boys playing the last couple of trials. They've done really well, and you know, I just want to come on the back of that and carry that on, and just do well for the club, because they're very passionate about you know, footy and that here. So yeah, I'm just I want to just do my best and get to where we can go.
Because we had the Leaguers' Shield, obviously, last season, but we just picked out the post in getting there to the grand final. What would it mean to you to represent the club in the grand final?
Oh mate, it'll mean heaps to me. You know, that's the whole reason we're here, to win a grand final. And if I get to play and win a grand final, mate, I'll be over the moon. So yeah, it's good because you know, I've only been here a couple of days, but as time goes on, I will learn about the club, the culture about the club, and you know, and it's going to make me feel honoured and respect of the jersey that I'm going to put on every week. So.
And you met the guys as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how's
the
that
boys
gone?
Are pretty good, funny.
I believe you've had some problems with the lingo around Featherstone, yeah? With the accent so far. How are you getting on with that?
Yeah, I think the boys were like teasing me, and they were laughing, and I just turned around and said, "Oh, I didn't even understand what you guys just said." So, and I have to ask them like twice, 3 times sometimes, just to repeat themselves, because it's a bit fast, and yeah, nah. But I'm pretty sure I'll get used to it.
And you brought your family with you?
Yeah.
And you've got sorted out. How's Mr. Craig Poskett, wherever he is? How's he looked after you in the first couple of days here at the club?
Yeah, nah, I've got to thank Craig. Yeah, he's been very, very good to us, and we settled in good. And what he has done for us in the last couple of months since I signed, and in the club, and whoever he's you know, behind the scenes and stuff, you know, did a good job. And finally here. I wish I was here earlier, but yeah, nice. Thanks, Greg. Yeah.
I do believe that you're partial to fruit as well. Is that right? When you first arrived here, you got a lot of fruit at one stage. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, John, I think there was fruit from the game, from the day before from the game, and
Yeah.
I walked out of the gym. I walked out with about 10 bananas and 6 apples, and I was like...
Craig said you had about 6 bananas straight off in the office. So...
Yeah, nah, there was...
you like your fruit then, mate, yeah?
Yeah.
Out to the audience, if anybody's got any questions that they would like to ask Etu, we've got Craig out there with another microphone. If you'd like to ask a question, if you'd like to put your hand up in the air, and then we'll come to you. So, Craig, I think we've got Vic down here, who wants to ask a question to start this part off.
You don't need a microphone, don't we?
Welcome, Etu.
Thanks.
Now, you're obviously a very versatile sort of bloke. But what's your favourite position to play?
What's your favourite position?
I grew up just playing wing, and then I started playing centre, a little bit of fullback, but I think I'm going to go with wing. Centre. I love centre because I get the ball more. Yeah. They're similar anyway, so yeah.
Okay, and the next person with a question, please, if you'd like to put your hand up in the air. We've got somebody down here at the bar. Craig. You just want him to do the dance?
Yeah, I just want him to do that dance.
I think, are we going to save that until the first match that you play when you score your first try for Featherstone?
No, we need a presentation now for everybody that can't make the match.
Really?
I think you should do it.
Well, if you can't make the match, what are you doing here tonight? Simple as
that. Work.
Okay, yeah, I think we'll save that for the first match because that'll be a nice treat for the first try. Okay, so anybody else got any other questions that they would like to ask Etu apart from the dance this evening? So what about the weather while you've been over here, mate? Obviously it's been a little bit changeable. It's been nice today, it hasn't been too bad. So, but we have had some pretty bad rain and what have you. So
we've got one here, Daz.
Yeah, what's the weather been like over where you've been?
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good. It was cold for the first day, but now I'm starting to feel alright. So yeah, I'm adapting to it alright.
It's not shorts weather though yet, is it?
Yeah, no, it's alright. Like, it's few jumpers, jerseys. It's good.
We've got a question from Terry King. Terry, just before I said, we were driving in the car yesterday, and Etu was asking me about the volunteers and the stands, and said that at least one day a week he's going to come and help the guys. So I think that's superb. So can you put a round of applause for Etu for that? I think he means just to make the tea, but I'm not sure. Terry King.
Same as everybody else, Etu, welcome to Featherstone.
Thank you.
What I'd like to know is, are you a really approachable guy? Are you a bit of a standoffish type of bloke? Are you one of these guys we can come and talk to?
Mate.
Etu, tell him you're married. Is that a chat-up line, Terry?
Man, I'm pretty easy to get along with, and like I said, I treat everyone the same. You know, with other fans, there's no rugby league, and when we finish footy, you know, like we'll be just like anyone else. I'm pretty easy to talk to, and yeah, don't be shy to say hello. And I look shy up here, but you know, when I see you, I'm gonna at least stop by and say hello and talk to you. So yeah, don't be shy. Say hello.
Anybody else?
Anyone else?
Any more questions?
Welcome to Featherstone, Etu. You've been very lucky at the moment because the weather is quite mild for this time of the year. We've not really had any, well, we haven't had any snow yet, so you might see some snow. How are you going to entertain your children with the snow?
Well, yeah, my boys wanted to see snow, but I'm glad there's no snow yet. But, But if we do get snow, it'll be good for the kids who play, and they've never seen snow before, so that will be good. Yeah, they've been waiting to get the snow so they can start throwing at me. So, yeah.
Etu, just one from me. I know we spoke in depth. A former favourite of Featherstone Rovers, Tangari Party, he took some input from Tongan. He spoke very highly of the club. You said you spoke to him. What did he say about the club?
Yeah. I've actually played against him last year in Auckland, and he heard that I signed with Featherstone, and I asked him about the club, and he said, mate, the best club he's been to, and treated him so good, and you know, it made me feel good. Made me, because I didn't know what's expected to come here and what's it like to be here, and for him, he played. I didn't know he was playing over here, and he said, yeah, he was playing here for 5 years, and loved every bit of it. So I was like, yeah, and I met a couple of Yorkshire guys in Australia, and you know, they everything about here was good for the club.
Thanks. You've got Maureen. Maureen is Terry's wife, so Maureen's the one that keeps him in shape. So she's just give him a clip around the ear for his last question. So.
No worries.
Hiya, Etu. I'm sensible one. Just this minute. I don't know whether you mentioned about the community. Are you going to be part of the community team, or are you just going to, you know, mingle with us lot from Fev? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Going into schools and working in schools with community.
Oh yeah. I think I'll probably start soon in the community, going to schools and stuff, and seeing kids and teaching them rugby and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't wait to do that, and you know, get to know all the schools and just get to meet all the kids and stuff. So yeah, I will be doing community work for sure.
I look forward to seeing you at our school, and I'll make sure you'll get some dinner.
Nah, I'm looking forward for it. Thank you.
Vic's got another question?
Yeah. Just before this, just to let everybody know as well, as part of Etu's role here at Featherstone Rovers, he is actually joining the community department. He's going to be a community officer going into all the schools in the local area, working with Greg Worthington and Jamie Cordin and Ian Hardman, Andy Ellis. So the youngsters around the area are going to see a lot of you. Okay, sorry Vic, carry on mate.
Vic was just saying, I've answered the question for you, about your family coming to the games. And I know your offer's pregnant, but the boys will certainly be here. They've got the shirts ready and they'll be coming to the games.
We're looking forward to seeing the family.
Oh, yeah, thanks mate. Yeah, they'll be excited. Yeah, my boys are starting to understand the game now, and they know that I go to training and I play the game now. So, and seeing what's happening on the fans, they love the footy, so I think the boys will get into it straight away, so they'll love it.
That's what I'm going to ask. Welcome anyway to our club. How old are your boys? And obviously, do they play rugby? Also, have you got them in school yet?
There's 4 in. He'll be the younger one will be 3 next month. So yeah, they're not school yet, but yeah. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Sorry, Craig. There's a guy at the back. Just while Craig's going up there, let's talk about local derbies, rivalry between 2 local teams. We do have a couple of teams around this area. When we go into the Challenge Cup, one of the games that we do particularly enjoy, we play Castleford Tigers. Now, Castleford Tigers is our deadly rivals in the area. Who are your rivals over there in your country?
When I was playing at Parramatta, it was obviously Penrith, because we're like, you know, it was only like 40 minutes and then you'll get to Penrith. So we always have a local derby there, and yeah, those games are very important, and yeah, very pumped, and yeah, it's always special to play in these games, and we always have there's another one, Bulldogs, which is just up the road, and playing against the Bulldogs, pretty massive, and yeah, like a dog.
Greg.
Welcome, Atu. Have you done any training sessions with the boys yet, or?
Yeah, I trained yesterday. Yeah, I trained yesterday with the boys, and it felt pretty good.
Fitness-wise, then, where do you think you're at?
Well, I'm ready. I'm fit. I haven't played a trial match, so not because in Australia I was training with teams over there, but they didn't have trial match. The first trial match was the week I came, so match fitness is probably what I need. But in fitness-wise, I'm pretty fit, ready. So,
thank you.
No worries.
We've got a massive game coming up on Sunday. We're going to be playing Halifax. Now, Halifax, once again, is another one of our big rivals in the league. Do you think you're going to be? Is there any chance that you may be ready for that game? Obviously, you've only been here for a couple of days, but do you think you might be having a little bit of a show out on Sunday?
Mate, it's if I get picked and the coach thinks I'm ready, I'll be playing and yeah, for sure I'll be ready. But I think it's fair if the other boys, they've been here all off season and playing the trial match for them to get another go, and for me to just train another week and come into the team and play, and I think it's fair. To do that, but if I do get the opportunity, I'm gonna grab it with both hands, and seeing these, it just makes me want to get out there and play. So yeah, I just can't wait to get the jersey on now, and then just give back to the fans and the club.
Final question here, Darren.
Well said, Etu. Apart from Tongan Rapati, obviously, who's the best player you've played against or with?
Yeah, I always say this one. Best player I've always played against and has to be Greg Inglis. Joy. He was big and strong, and he's fast, and he can step. He can defend, and yeah, he's probably the best player I've actually played against. And to contain him, you got to at least get two blokes on him, and yeah, he was pretty solid.
Welcome, Etu. First we saw you through Craig, the tackle that you made, and you put him into stand, whatever it was, on the side, on the wing. How did that feel? And can we expect it here?
Yeah, someone asked me about that. Mate, it's like one of those things, it just happened, and like I said, when I tackle and when I run the ball, it's the purpose. I run hard and tackle hard, and that's what I'm good for. So yeah, when I tackle someone, I have to at least it's going to be a good tackle. So.
I know we were talking in the car or two, and I asked you if you know a guy that I know, Willie Isa, and you had a tale about Willie, didn't you? So I don't know if share that tale.
Yeah, no. Greg was just asking me about Willie Isa, and I said, oh yeah, I remember last time I played. I don't really know him, but last time I played him, I tackled him, I think, and dislocated his shoulder, and yeah, I was, and I don't know, he was at a broken nose or something. So, yeah, I think he's not gonna forget that day. But it's just one of those things, when I play, it's just I just try my best in everything I do on the field. If it's a kick chase, I'm always gonna make sure I get there, and if running the ball, I'm just gonna run hard. Yeah.
Do we think he's going to be a crowd favourite?
So basically what you're saying then, Etu, is you're not going to mess about, you're going to get stuck in for this team, that's right, you know, yeah? Getting stuck in and enjoy your rugby here at Featherstone Rovers. I think we've got an absolute gem here, as a gentleman and as a player, and I think we are very, very proud to have this gentleman as part of the Featherstone Rovers team, and we're looking forward to a great season in 2014 with you. Can we say once again a big thank you to Etu for this evening. Thanks, mate. And you're going to stick around, aren't you, for a while, because we've got Mr. Poskett coming on. He generally takes about an hour to talk about what he talks about. You know, once you get him on the microphone, that's it, you can't get him off it. But you're going to stick around, have a few photographs with the fans this evening, yeah? So once again, thank you very much. Etuate Uaisele. Give me a nice round of applause. Thank you. Cheers, mate.